just going to let the phone record and let you enjoy the ride with me, if that's okay. Try not to be too jittery with the phone, but I don't have a holder that'll mount it. I've seen state parks smaller than this. This has to be well over 1,000 acres of camp and picnicking. And you can see all of the roads are really well kept. Beautiful views along the way all around you. This is facing towards Wisconsin. The bluffs over there. Road-wise, this is about as rough as it gets with this. It's an asphalt kind of gravelly kind of road. Trees, oak trees, dead trees. I've been camping here for, I was thinking about it, I mentioned 40 years, but 42 years I've been coming here to camp. Other than the Grand Teton mountain range, I can't think of a place I'd rather camp more. It's only 140 miles from my house, and it really does provide exactly what I look for in camping. Is if I want to go fishing, and go fishing. If I want to just sit by a fire and relax and have privacy, that's exactly. And all the while you're surrounded by nature. I've had deer come right up to my lawn chair as I sat by the fire at night. I've also had raccoons. At one time they had it so you could, well, I'm sure they discouraged it because they did away with it, but you could feed the deer. People bring out carrots and stuff. But apparently the deer and animals got too reliant on it. They weren't foraging like they normally should. So they quit doing that. Kind of a deep woods feel here. And this is all in the park boundaries. And up in here they have little trails that they've mowed through all of the tall grass. I've seen state parks a lot less cared for than this park. They go out of their way to make sure that whether you're going to Sturgis in August or coming back, or you know you just love the area because of the fall foliage, this park was very, very well thought out because it has something for everyone. That I understand, they planted a whole bunch of this milkweed just for the monarch butterflies. It's on both sides. People just say milkweed, but I love the purple lavender flowers. Then you get some other ones that are like towering, and they're towering plants about the same height as the milkweed, but they have yellow flowers on them. There was a time where I'd ignore most of this and just focus on fishing and camping. And now I appreciate it. It calms my mind, and I feel love from God when I'm out in nature. I'm going to take the loop the opposite direction so that way I can show you the water. You can see up ahead, it comes out at the river as one of the boat landings. Gentleman out for an evening jog. There's no boat landing fees or any of that nonsense. This is all just backwater sloughs and grass islands out there. Some of this in this direct area, and even along the campsites back further, I don't think the water's more than about 4 feet deep. So even if you took a canoe out and went sideways, you just stand up. But it's a lazy current, so it's manageable even by young kids in a canoe. Plenty of bathroom facilities. Some of them are flush toilets. Some of them, like this one, is just a drop box. But they went through care to make sure it looks natural to the environment. Usually about 7 o'clock you look out and there's just deer grazing, bucks, does, and the babies. I didn't video it, but I got struck at by a little timber rattlesnake. And let's just say he ain't going back where he came from. I made him unsnake. I felt him hit my shoe, and he barely even buzzed. Now, rattlesnakes don't rattle, they buzz. They sound like a bumblebee. And I felt something on my shoe, and I saw him backing up to recoil again. And I stomped his little head. Oh, here's Mama. She's pretty. They're almost used to people. I don't want to spook her. I always consider this a visual treat when I get to be that close to nature. Try to do this so I can get up next to her, roll down my window. Hope she don't get scared. Normally they're kind of used to campers coming out. Hi, Mama. Hi, Mama. She's probably only 10 feet away outside the car. Not a care in the world. Have a good night, ma'am. Bye. There's no bears or anything violent out here. You might make a raccoon mad if you don't leave out some garbage for them to tear all apart and ruin your campsite.